In this video, you will learn why and how to use CSS modules. So if you see, I have this application where I'm displaying title and subtitle separately for the header and home component. If you see in the app.jsx file, I have used header and home components. And inside the header component, I'm displaying title and subtitle. Similarly, for the home component, I'm displaying different title and subtitle. But if you see, both the titles and subtitles are displaying in the same color. In the header component, I'm using title and subtitle classes, and I have included header.css file inside it. Here we have defined title and subtitle, and home also has title and subtitle. But we're always getting blue and pink color for both header and home, even though in header we have maroon and red color. This is happening because in React, CSS from all the imported files is finally added in style tags. So if I search for .title, you can see the CSS added in style tag. If I hit search again, you can see another title CSS with blue color. And because this CSS comes after the previous title CSS, color blue will be considered as final color for the title class. And for subtitle it will be pink. There is a very simple way to fix this issue, which you must watch in this linked video here. That's one way to fix the issue. Other way is to use CSS modules or style components. In this video, we will see how to use CSS modules to fix this issue. Using CSS modules helps to write separate CSS for each component without causing CSS class collision, and also helps to write maintainable CSS code. To use CSS modules syntax, you need to end the CSS file name with .module.css. Let's also change the imported CSS file name. But importing like this does not work for CSS modules. So if you check now, you can see it still displays the blue color for title. So to import correctly, we need to give some name for all the styles to be imported from that file. Now header styles will be an object containing all the CSS from that file. So to use the title class, we need to use JSX syntax like this. And if you check now, you can see header component title is in maroon color. We can use the same syntax for using subtitle class also. Now subtitle is correctly displayed in red color. If we inspect the CSS for title, you can see CSS modules adds a unique class for each style we applied, so even though we use title class, we get some random title class, which helps to avoid class name collision across different components. If I inspect the title from home component, you can see it's having title class, because we're not using CSS modules in that component yet. So as you saw, we don't need to add any configuration for using CSS modules. It's by default supported in Vue.js and also with Create React App. Now let's use CSS modules syntax for home component also. We will change the import syntax here. Let's call it home styles. Here we will say homestyles.title. And here we can say homestyles.subtitle. On the UI you don't see any difference, but as you can see, we have different CSS classes for title and subtitle class in home component. Also, it's common to write CSS classes with hyphens, for example, align-center. For this, I can use text align center styling. Now how we can use this CSS class in our component? We cannot write it like this. Because header styles is an object now, and we can't access align center property using dot operator as it contains a hyphen. So we need to use square brackets to access that property, which is JavaScript way to access any property from an object. Now you can see the header title is center aligned. But now there is no color displayed because we have not added that title CSS class. So to use multiple CSS classes for a single HTML element, we can use the ES6 template literal syntax like this. Now I will add one space, and we can add another CSS class. Here I will use title class. Now you can see, it's maroon color and also in the center. As title class does not contain hyphen, you can also use the dot operator to specify the class. And you can see, it still works. As you can see, we have align center and title classes added. So this is how using CSS modules, you can write separate CSS for each component without causing CSS style collision. So that's it about this video. Just to recap, you need to end the CSS file with .module.css extension and import the file in this way. If you found this video useful, do like it and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.